planning the Legion mid all along, but one of the big things about Darkseer is he's in the mid to late game, he doesn't care about the global silence.
Right, it's a natural Greaves builder that could reset the fight for them. Because Clutch Gamer is so all in of getting kills on the global, when you could prevent it with simply Greaves, vacuum, you just win the fights.
Like in my mind, the second I saw the silence, I was like, oh, can they still pick Omni? Because Omni's a Greaves buyer who can then repel a teammate. Darkseer's a similar idea. He doesn't then purge it off a teammate, but
that's a counter.
Yeah, that's an anti like Sven Legion type hero. Good against Darkseer even.
Hunt that Cuckoo in the off-lane Legion Commander. That is different here. Well, why do they want to do this so much, you think, with the Sven IO mid?
They really want this IO Sven kill potential against a squishy mid. It's like the Leaners, the Invokers, these heroes don't like these dual mids that can kind of run at you and put you on the back foot. Top lane, Gabby.
First blood potential. There we go. Cuckoo gets credit for it, but that really was 1-4-3-7 up there. Hit the charge and helps finish the job at least. So, yeah, Gabby.
Spent all his money though, so Spirit Breaker kind of needed a Fountain Trip anyways. He was already getting low in HP mana. Spends his money, gets out of there, and dies, but is ultimately not going to hurt him too much.
And guess what? He's going right back towards the top lane with that charge. If they can kill Bloodseeker again, they're going to be diving the tower to do so. If he needs a bash proc right here, yeah, guess what? He gets a bash proc. Easy killing Gabby.
That is some serious aggression coming out from TNC's off lane.
Oh, he knew he was going to bash him, so.
Yeah.
It's always
under control.
Sign of a good Spirit Breaker player. I mean, you just know it. Darkseer, though, matched up against the Bat Rider down here. And again, Sam H feels like it's getting very good. Back to the top lane. They're still going, man. This is just intense. Fly solo. One out of a attack. Okay, he is going to be enough to orbit Venom. And don't tell me they're going to kill Bloodseeker again. Oh, boy, he's going to dodge around the tree. He actually will live this time. Less overwhelming odds in 2 more seconds. It's level 2. It should be enough for the kill. It is enough for the kill. A killing spree indeed for Cuckoo. That would be an ambitious dive. And instead, now he's finding himself in a bad spot because Slark's just going to crush him, and he knows he has to go back to his teammate, though, in Tim's, who, by the way, is level 4. I always doing a great job of getting those levels up with so much action. Haven't really been paying attention to him, but Spirit Breaker not out of the woods just yet. The Dragon Slave connects, but it's not enough damage on about 15 life.
Meanwhile, Sven, wow, he's burning.
He's burning, but Tim's going to heal him on up, as Io does here with that tether, and now Bat Rider's the one that's burning to the tower. Nice job taking off the aggro, though, from Silencer. But Silencer now is in trouble. Use the spirits. Actually try to finish the job on him. Bloodseeker runs down. Io finally gets the kill. And Blood Rider put out won't even matter as Lena goes in and helps secure it. Taking out the sentry right there as that was blocking the Ancients.
Looking for another duel. This Legion Commander has smoked up with Spirit Breaker.
Rupture used. He's going to search away, run with it. Buying some time for his teammates to get in here if anything. Wants to avoid the Blood Riot, but nice job with the stun in the midst of it. He's going to stay alive because the pressing attack keeps him alive, and oh my gosh, he will finally fall. But the time has been bought. The dual victory not going to go off because the lasso comes out from Bat Rider, and Bloodseeker's able to run away. Down goes LC, and now it's just Spirit Breaker. He's going to burn as well. A 3-for-0, so low on several heroes. Bloodseeker stays alive.
That guaranteed kill with an Iris Sven backing you up. So, top lane, here we go. Charge.
Relocate in. Stormhammer right on top. Perfect coordination. Now, they do get the global science out, but it was after several abilities already used. God Strength included, but it's not enough of a chase. And Bloodseeker survives. Now, here's the turn chance. Spirit Breaker. He's going to be gone. He's actually ruptured up right here, so he can't really run too far. He's pretty much dead as a result. And down he goes. So only the one victim there in the end. Really unfortunate. Again, Bloodseeker, though, barely survives for TNC. And actually, they are going to lose LC on top of it.
Yeah, didn't buy his Blink, too. Didn't have the money, I believe. And pushing out these lanes, it's very hard to find pickoffs. You're just revealing the fact that you are missing from the map, looking for ganks if your opponents aren't playing a bit blind.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Double damage Sven with God Strength.
Silence.
That silence, though, was perfect. The Blood Right, he jumped right into it. Doesn't matter, though. Global Silence comes out after the fact. But he's going to be fine. Laguna Plate actually nuke onto him, so maybe not going to be so fine. Lasso will help finish the job. And so they are down Sven now, and Spirit Breaker was too committed himself. Io was nowhere to be seen. Fortunately, a little bit too far away at that point. Yeah, that was key, jumping in right as the Blood Raid went off.
Yeah, that was not played too well by the Sven. He probably thought he was just to the north of it, but was just on the very edge. And
now Io gets picked off as well. Legion Commander, he's just going to keep on running, has to blink up, so Cuckoo will survive. That will be the last casualty, but another case of just like the top lane where they just barely had the kill. From Clutch Gamers. See who and what they can get. Guardian Greaves finished on Darkseer.
That's going to help against that global a bit. So we can actually, if his team get global, he can at least get the silence off himself and then vacuum wall to buy some time for his team.
They catch Io. Gonna kill him pretty quickly. Could not tether, of course. And he's dead for 30. It definitely seems like Clutch Gamers is really finding the groove now.
Yeah, that could set up a Roche, and grabbing an Aegis would be very big for them right now. Io does not have buyback, and Sven theoretically could rotate in, but without a BKB, he will not feel safe going to Roche. And the dire vision around this Roshan pit is fantastic. They have 3 observer wards spotting the incoming traffic.
LC's just going to charge on him. Blood right, though, will kind of zone him out. Corrosive Haze applied, so now they have that vision in that area, too. First, the attack could take that off if he wanted it. Rupture, Darkseer, going to stand his ground for now. Guardian Greaves are on cooldown, just surges, says, I got to get out of here, pops the Shrine. With the team, more ports coming in, another Blood right on top of the Laguna Blade nuke to finish that job. Spirit can charge him with the Blade Mail, and here we go with Sven as well. God Strength off, activating, tears through a couple of Slaughter as well as the Silencer. Also going to be able to help take out the third right there. Gets the triple kill, the dual victory as a result of that as well. Bloodseeker wants this kill on a whiz, but it's going to come at a cost, including that Aegis use right here, and probably a death after. I don't see him getting away from this one. I mean, Stormhammer's up in 3 seconds. Get over the silence. That will be perfect timing, but it just won't matter.
Yeah. Sven just going off that fight. The Darkseer soaks up all the attention. That's like the dream scenario. Like,
yeah, Lena really was desperate to get that kill, and obviously she got it, but as you're suggesting, that's what really cost him the fight in the end. I'm using way too much just simply to go, and fighting on a Shrine is, say this often, it's just never going to be a good idea. But Shadowblade picked up on Lena, of course, to go with that Bloodstone here. So, why Shadowblade over the Yules, you'd think, as we do have a duel coming out in reaction right here. Go for the Slaughter, maybe a turn kill as they relocated as well. Slaughter will go down. Not going to get the duel victory, though. Svenny, meanwhile, BKB onto him. Activated while he got lasted, but Lena's falling victim. She gets pulled in, but the vacuum ends up denying herself, realizing and it was a lost cause at that point. Sven wants more, damn it. Blink coming up in a second. No, the curse will prevent that. Helping to pursue the Bat Rider for the time being. I don't think he's getting out, though. Kuku's going to find him, and there's the charge. And yes, they will catch. So another kill to top it all off. Oh boy, it's starting to go downhill all of a sudden now for Clutch.
Yeah, it's an item that Eben's buying just because he's like theory crafted it. This item has received a ton of buffs to the duration, to like the damage output of the Warriors and the Archer. Probably just decided it's a really good value item to buy, and that's, I think, more than anything, the idea behind it.
Well, level 3 with a True Sight could come into play as well. Oh, they're going to get jumped right here. Blood right activation. Isle's the one that is lassoed as the Global Silence used as well. Isle's going to live, though. Press the attack comes out. The wall was put down. Isle does eventually fall, but the God Slaughter. I'm going to turn God Strength from Sven. He's looking for a target to chase after. They're doing a pretty good job of kiting away, though. Darkseer picked off as well, so 2-for-1 exchange. Bat Rider being charged after. Nether Strike is still ready to go as well. He also has a Necronomicon. Going to spawn the level 1 minions, so not the most deadly.
I think you could ask probably a bunch of pro players and they'd be clueless. They'd be like, why the fuck does this guy go to a Necro book? They wouldn't say it's awful there, but that just, like, honestly, I don't think it's bad. I'm just confused.
Yeah, no, it's one of those you just like to know the logic behind it, if anything. But Lena, ooh, pops a link. And then he went on the cliff! No! The blink initiation, that's costing big time. The vacuum going off in the back lens, but Darkseer now, he's being pushed out. Isle's going down as well. Darkseer goes down. What just happened? Sven is in trouble. He will most likely fall. Oh boy.
That was
you hate. I hate to sound, but it's like,
poor Sven.
Yeah, you're in the heat of the moment, you know, trying to justify what happened right there, but man,
it was a cacophony of mistakes.
Yeah,
the Sven blinked on the high ground, so the Bat, knowing that Sven was up there, was like, I feel bad, I'm going to blink on. He blinked up there, and Sven just 3-shot him. That was the most bizarre. I mean, the Sven making a mistake is one thing, but then the Bat follows it up by blinking on there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think he tried to lasso, but Sven still Lincoln's up, and then Sven's just like, sweet, free kill. I'm stuck in a cliff, but he's actually going to kill.
Yeah, why would you even lasso him at that point? Yeah.
Oh, Jewel in
with that blade mail, trying to kill Lena, will not get it, and Lena is the winner as a result.
Trying to burst her down before the cheese can be popped, but one right click short, and unfortunately that is a buybackless Legion going down. This game suddenly
Clutch Gamers, and they burst down to Io, who now doesn't have a buyback. In fact, Darkseer is also going to get caught. Can he get away? Surge pop with the Shrine, the auto attack. So he got down about 40 life or so, but they're going to take tier 3. Again, we talked about this is undefeated TNC right now, 5-0, but that doesn't mean they're taking care of business just yet. They want to get that first seed, but a loss right here could really hurt that chance, if anything, and Clutch Gamers trying to play spoiler in that sense, but also get
first. A loss here is not so much an upset, but does even the playing field for all those teams at the top, and it's no longer going to be that clear-cut race between teams like TNC as well as Fnatic and Execration, who all had 0 or 1 losses.
Yeah. And definitely, I mean, not to put it on a single player by any means, but as they're going to catch Slaughter right here, we obviously what happened there, and then of course the blinking into the blood right earlier on in the game. A couple of those key mistakes has really allowed Clutch Gamers to capitalize.
Raven's normally the more solid, consistent of the two. If you talk about Raven and Cuckoo as the 2 star players in this team, it's Cuckoo who makes the super bold, crazy, aggressive plays, sometimes quote-unquote throws, but this game it's definitely been a bit more on Raven.
Well, Raven, he's trying to make up for it in some ways here, going right for the tier 3 cost strength is up. Dark's here, not really the best vacuum though. Duel onto Bloodseeker if they can kill him, but they can't. The Shrine pop, great team support as Sammy just picked off as well. This lane is doing plenty of damage. LC has to stay away. Well, so I'm not going to save it there. Does have the Heaven's Halberd, but Sven, he's now caught. Io relocates, it looks like. So going to keep him alive for the time being. Io's going to be coming back though. Spirit Breaker, can he get away? Probably not at this point. They're going to run him down. Maybe actually allow Io to escape though because of this. Yeah, Io goes back, but now they're going to spot him and he doesn't really have a tethered target. So just a matter of time. So they're going to lose 3 out of this. And no buybacks or anything used, I believe, so.
Amp up the damage. Why not?
We'll see if he manages to get that in the future. But Sven, for now, the AC finished, working on a butterfly here as well. So he likes that evasion idea. 20% already from the talent.
Okay.
You're going to find Duel set up on a silencer. They also get the stun on the Slaughter, and Silencer is picked up for the winner. And they also get Bat Rider for a 3rd.
Such a good initiation.
3 hero kills, just like that. I mean, the matter of 5 seconds.
I think Butterfly was maybe the best item based on Bloodseeker's upcoming build, but that's obviously something we see, and the Sven does not.
Can't really tell there. They're smoked up. Are the dire side of Clutch Gamers looking for any kind of kill opportunity, but both sides have made a point to be very, very safe and playing as a team more so.
Even bottom charging in a 5.
Wow. Okay. Bait much. There's the crush. LSA. Lotus Orb put up. He's still in trouble though, and God Strength activated. Okay, that's going to be an Aegis use. Spirit Breaker there. So yeah, that's why he was so ballsy. Didn't even notice that initially. Vacuum wall combo goes off. Meanwhile, on the back lines, Sven looking to run back and puts the sun on the silencer. Silencer with the global silence already used. Lena's just kiting around this LC. LC duel has already been activated as well, but Lena going to keep her distance. Crush back in. Sven going to be stunned up. Again, he's being kited very heavily. He's even used up in the air. Lena with the stun after the fact as he comes down. And Bloodseeker's looking to finish the job. Dark's here and Spirit Breaker dead in the midst of this. Sven's also going to be bursted down. He's dead for 99 seconds. And Clutch Gamers on the verge of breaking through against TNC. They're going to take out Io as he comes back as well with the relocate. No buybacks. That very likely is game.
Yeah, man. Clutch positioned and played that so well. Theban just charging in, balls deep, didn't have any teammates with him really, and just kind of threw away the Aegis. I was surprised to see the fact he even had the Aegis over someone like a Legion commander.
It was one of those that kind of made more sense what he was doing, but then it didn't really.
The Bloodseeker got the key Rupture off on Sven. Once Sven was ruptured, he couldn't really move around. He tried to run in with Rupture and just tank the damage, and then he got lassoed. Io healed him with the cheese, but then he still gets brought down. Like, he probably got... they probably tanked like 5 to 6k damage, but end of the day, he did close to none. The Sven just got kited for days. It was so well played by Clutch Gamers.
We have a run here in Southeast Asia. I know, a lot of people, including myself, are definitely expecting this region to be quite the bloodbath as far as which 3 teams would make it, and this is just evidence right here.
Yeah.
As we have Clutch Gamers taking out the